This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Listen to one audiobook each month with Amazon Music Unlimited, which now includes access to the largest collection of audiobooks from Audible. Great stories deserve to be heard. So download the Amazon Music app and start listening today.
Despite wintry conditions and heavy traffic, the holidays have to go on. That's why Mercedes-Benz SUVs come equipped with the latest safety technology to keep your festive plans on track. Discover the incredible offers for yourself at the Mercedes-Benz Holiday Love Celebration.
You big stupid man.
We saw that on the camera earlier. Yeah, we watch. Oh, we watch. I feel like the Fricker family is on board. We just got to negotiate our rider. I feel like I need 3 chicken tenders, and I'm there.
I don't think that that's like unreasonable.
Do we need to negotiate for sauce? You're sitting there, you've got You Wrench the Jeep Wheels on YouTube, the weekly episode.
I love that show. You Wrench the Jeep Wheels.
That's the...
now, is that... now, it's got to be cool and internet and trendy, so it's the letter U, and then Wheels has a Z at the end. Sure do love listening to those intros play.
You know, like we've talked about in the past, Steve, it's a trip down a 1-week-old memory lane that we get to enjoy every week, and some weeks I enjoy them more than most. What'd you think of this week, Steve?
What was that?
What'd you think of this intro this week, Steve? What was your favorite part?
There's the, oh boy, how do I narrow it down to just one moment in a lifetime,
So we've reached the point now, it appears, where the side gig is affecting the podcast.
Yeah, everything's not as it should be right now. I feel completely out of place because of one simple thing. I don't have headphones.
Got these beautiful earmuffs.
Do my levels sound okay?
Yeah, no, that's even. That's right.
Okay.
No need to even.
So just talk like this the rest of the time.
No need to normalize, equalize, none of those fancy mumbo jumbo things you can do after the fact, Steve. Pitch perfect.
Now this, we've talked about it on the side gig before, and I'm sure on here, and it's something that unless you work in radio, you don't understand how difficult it is to not have headphones.
It's a different feeling. I mean, luckily I'm not an idiot who would forget that.
You're a pro.
I'm a pro's pro. Been podcasting since before podcasting was podcasting, Steve, and that's what I'm going to be telling my grandchildren when they're paying all my bills. I wouldn't forget my headphones because that's number one.
It's amateur hour.
I would rather have headphones than an audio mixer.
The crazy thing was, I was actually at the radio station this morning.
Oh, that was
nice.
There.
And I walked into my booth, looked down, and I was like, oh, there's my headphones. And then walked right back out.
So you leave them there normally?
I have to now. I'm now in the studio.
Okay.
At least for the time being.
So those get used by other people?
No, they get used by me.
Okay. I guess where I'm struggling to comprehend is why do those need to stay there then?
Oh, they don't. I'm just...
okay. So you saying they need to stay there. Okay.
Well, I need them there every day.
Sure.
I also need them here on the weekends, but I'm just not in the habit of...
Yeah.
They've been here for the last 3 years.
Right.
Like I just haven't used them at work because the way my booth was set up I didn't even have a headphone jack in there.
Right.
Even if I wanted to use them, I couldn't. So a while ago once we got into doing the podcast on a regular basis, I brought them home. And I've been using them since. But then starting last Monday, I had to take them there. And I'm just not in the habit of having to bring them home every weekend now. So I'm just going to, instead of trying to tell myself, hey, remember to bring your headphones home. No, I'm just going to buy another pair of headphones.
Oh, I mean, you have earbuds. You have.
I do, and
it's different.
I used them the one time, and I think it was for our first episode, and that was when I realized that my microphone wasn't on that whole episode. So
That's
it
right.
sounded so our podcast. It sounded like this, like you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You finish up a thought.
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously the headphones are an integral part to the podcast we do here every week.
Yeah, that's right, Kyle. I mean, only an idiot would forget them.
And what's remarkable is that you forgot this for the entire episode and nothing sounded amiss in your own ears.
Yeah. No, nothing.
Boy, I feel like I can hear myself. What could possibly be wrong?
Sounds good. So that hopefully this doesn't affect the very high bar that we set for ourselves here on this podcast.
So there's a certain set of standards that we demand for ourselves more than anyone else.
Yeah.
And because I don't think anybody else notices, nor does anybody else care.
No, definitely not.
And we have failed to meet those standards.
See, now
today.
like a lot of times during the podcast, I'll just scratch my beard like this.
Yeah, you can't even hear it.
Now, that is something where if
if one were wearing
headphones, I'd be like, oh, I gotta stop doing that.
Yeah, I can hear that.
But since I'm not wearing headphones,
yeah, you wouldn't ever know. Yeah, I can't hear it.
No.
Is that coming through?
No. Maybe to the well-trained ear, but not to us.
The very well-trained ear.
And the funny thing is, I have at least 3 pairs of headphones, like within 50 feet of where we are right now.
You just need to get up the set of stairs, and I'm sure you have some avenue that you could hear if you so wanted.
Yeah, just
instead,
I'm not really up for that right now.
Instead, this is what we're getting. Big time show host now. Now we're getting podcast lackadaisical.
Mm-hmm. Is it lackadaisical or lackadaisical? I always struggle with that.
I think it's lackadaisical, and
I
then
think it is too.
People will shorten it or shorten that to lax. Like,
yeah, I think you're
very
right.
Lax about this.
Yeah, I think you're right, and I think I've said lackadaisical before.
Oh, that's like
Chimbly.
It's not as bad as supposedly.
It's pretty bad though.
Or a library.
Does anyone actually say that?
But
I feel like that's one of those examples that everyone gives, but no one actually says it.
I've been in this spot before where I hear this, and I think the majority of people do it, and I don't know why it irritates me so much while we're on this topic.
That is lackadaisical.
Is that LACKADAISICAL?
Hey, look at that.
You're talking to
hold on. I don't have headphones on, but I'm sure that there's
this is going
some kind of Huh?
Yeah, you're talking to the 4th grade spelling bee champ. Went to the regionals.
Did I play I played the right thing, right?
Whatever was loud.
Okay. All right.
If I can change,
okay,
and you can change, everybody can change.
Okay.
Boy, this type of treatment of that iPad's bringing up some bad memories. The classic Steve burps, which we have a truckload on there, I think. That's longer than I remembered, but boy, does that sting the eardrum.
Is it that bad?
It's loud.
Hold on, is this?
That's the one. That's the winner.
Okay.
The one that bothers me like that, and I think the majority of people say it this way, because it just rolls off the tongue so much easier, is nuclear.
Oh, good God. If you say nuclear, you're a stupid human.
Go ahead and walk around your house today. Maybe you're sitting in your car. Just hit pause for a second and say the sentence, I hope we don't have nuclear war. See how it rolls off of your tongue. Because I would bet more than half, and this is going to demand honesty, because this is going to be our poll question this week.
We would like your honesty on this. It's okay. We won't judge you. Yes, we will.
You're already judged.
You are not. It's okay. No, it's not.
Fix it.
If you say nuclear, you're an idiot.
Fired into the sun by a nuclear weapon.
Really gonna go that far, huh?
It's a little
the old. I'm gonna fire you into the sun.
Well, it's a bit aggressive, yes. But to recap, I'm also trying to keep pace with the shock jock who 2 weeks ago talked about the movie reviewer who had half a mouth.
Accurate. Tell me it's not accurate.
So that'll be the poll question this week. How do you pronounce this word? It is nuclear or nuclear.
Oh.
Doesn't it just sound like it just grates my ears thinking about it?
Yeah. It screams, I'm uneducated. It screams, I prefer the company of a relative in bed.
But again, no judgment.
Yeah. By the way, it's Sunday, November 25th. 2018, the year of our Lord. It's the Steve and Kyle podcast.
Now the Christmas season's upon us, Steve. I walked in.
Hold on.
We
Let me
started
fire
singing
up
Jingle Bells.
Let me fire up some Christmas music.
Yeah. Jingle all the way. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and hit it. Woo! Can't believe you found a karaoke version.
I know.
We're so lucky. You got to have two on there, don't you?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I also got...
Oh, the
That's it.
timeless classic by Eartha Kitt. If I remember right, maybe this is the Carole King joint.
This is Silver Bells, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Silver Bells.
Oh, my goodness. We're expanding our Christmas music catalog. We can add Oh Holy Night in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
Just want you to sit in the corner the whole time. That's what this podcast needs more of.
Just random
sounds.
random sounds, random like sounds that are just disembodied.
Yes.
We don't reference them.
So please go to the at Steve and Kyle on Twitter, Facebook.com/Steve and Kyle. And again, honesty. You know, it's the holiday season. Steve and I are not going to judge.
Yes, we will.
Nuclear. How do you pronounce it? Just when we said it first, what rang a bell in your head immediately?
So we got to get to some breaking news.
Oh,
It's a banner day here at the Steve and Kyle podcast.
is it?
We have finally reached the end of a 53-week long story arc. And that is one...
Do you have like Vitamin C's graduation? Maybe who was that? Macy Gray. I try to say goodbye and I choke.
That song is so freshman year of college.
Ooh, I know. You can if we want to stall for a few seconds, you pull up a karaoke version and I'll go off mic.
Okay.
And I'll sing it while you break down what's going on. Because
would you like Macy Gray or Vitamin C?
let's go Macy Gray.
Yeah.
Because what you're about to announce, Steve, is going to break the hearts of so many listeners out there that this is the only thing that's going to soften the blow. Now, I will need the lyrics on screen because I think it's been since 1999 since I've heard this song.
Now, I'm not going to be able to hear this, so you're going to have to give me a thumbs up for volume. Yeah. Maybe flip one of those earphones out. So
That'll help.
Okay.
And again, I'll be off mic. It's just going to be
Are we playing? Is it going?
I hear nothing.
Nothing, huh? Oh, boy.
Steve, did you hit play?
Yeah, I sure did. Okay, let's do headphones. She had a strange voice.
Terrible voice.
A very
what
bizarre
happened to Macy Gray? Do we need to put out an APB on Macy Gray?
Yeah, he's right out there with she's right out there with James Brown's
So
legs.
we need 2 APBs out, one for a set of limbs and one for a 1990s R&B artist.
All right, are we ready?
R&B? That can't be right, is it? She an R&B artist?
Sure.
Boy, I've never been so white.
You got music now?
There we go. Yeah, music. Oh, that sounds nice. A little hot. You may want to tone it down while you're giving your speech. Oh, changing this. When will they go from here? When will they stop?
I believe that fate
has brought us here. You gotta give me an announcement, Steve. Quick. And we should be together, babe. But we're not. But we're not. I don't know. I'm dreaming of you. I'll keep my cool, but be damn. I try to say goodbye and not choke. Try to walk away and not stumble. Girl, I try to hide it. It's clear. My world crumbles when you are hurt. An announcement, Steve. Walk away and not stumble. It's clear. My world crumbles when you are hurt. I only got less than 3 minutes left, Steve. You're gonna have to get to it.
I don't know what I was expecting your Macy Gray impression to sound like, but that was not it.
Here's a question. What does Macy Gray actually sound like?
I think you nailed it so perfectly.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, that like she kind of sounds like a Muppet. Oh, good God.
Hey. Hey. I played it off, but I'm dreaming. But I'm dreaming of you, babe. I'll keep my cool, but I'm bleeding. I try to say goodbye and not choke. Try to walk away and not.
All right, are we gonna get to this announcement?
Well, I was under the impression that I was gonna sing for you, like, so the sad music was in the background. Which, by the way, I didn't think when you played the karaoke version I was gonna have to fight this lady. I got some.
Is there a background?
Yeah, I got some broad trying to outshine me.
That's Macy Gray from the Try Karaoke catalog.
Thank you. Nope, that is just karaoke. I Try would be the song title.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, it sure is. That's not a dividing line. That's the letter I.
TRY karaoke catalog.
I thought, try karaoke. Okay, like, hey, give karaoke a try. No,
but Steve, you're right. It's a big day.
It's a sad day.
Now we just edited all that together, so probably my singing's the bed underneath right now.
Yeah.
But a 53-week journey is about to be completed, Steve.
Yeah, it's come to an end. You may remember such times as us chewing.
I remember the one time.
I believe it was July.
Maybe March.
Sounded similar to this.
Yeah, what do you think, Steve?
We have finally hit the bottom of the Pearson's Patty barrel.
That's the Pearson's Patty, the mint variety.
Pearson's mint patties, the knockoffs that I believe my mother bought for the rehearsal dinner that took place 53 weeks ago this weekend.
53 weeks and 1 day.
Yeah.
Steve, away, removed from the introduction into your life of the Pearson's mint patty.
Yeah, I don't remember why they were there was some significance to them there. Like there were some bowls of them like on some tables, and there was it was like a clever, witty pun poem type thing.
Oh, was it? Because I still demand answers. I remember my crusade began when this bucket of Pearson's was mixed with Yorks.
Yeah,
what we had
there were a few survivors in there.
So that's like when you go to a house on Halloween, and you go to one house and you get a Hershey bar.
Yeah, great.
And you go to the next house and you get a
Mike and Ike's. Oh, no.
Any young individual would be delighted to get a box of Mike and Ike's. And you get something that just is rolled up and says Choco Nuts on it.
Yeah.
And you just know
it just says candy.
You know it's going in the garbage. So that's what we started with when we had the York peppermint patties, which everybody knows, mixed in with the Pearson's patty of the mint variety. But I think it's safe to say, Steve, on this journey we took, we grew fond of the Pearson's patties.
We built up a tolerance because that's what you want to do.
Is it like we gave ourselves a vaccine of because you had to inject your body with the disease so you can be vaccinated against it. So much like a flu shot, Steve, we vaccinated ourselves with 53 weeks of Pearson's mint patties.
Yeah, we're finally at the end. I can't believe it.
The last one sits in front of you.
Reached into the bucket and
just a bunch of empty wrappers from our demolition over the last year.
What's this a wrapper from? Is this a bit o' honey?
It's like a double bubble.
This is it's a bit o' honey.
Bit o' honey. Boy, what are we doing here? We're collecting garbage candy. The only person who cares enough about us to give us quality candy is Nikki.
It's true.
Who sent us a lovely care package with such candy bars as Twix, cookies and cream Hershey's Kisses.
Oh, good God. Remember how we just dominated them?
Look where we've fallen.
Now
we're remembering
Bit o' honey and Pearson's.
We're remembering flavored Hershey's Kisses of the name brand variety, and now we're trying to talk ourselves into being vaccinated against Bit o' Honey, Cowtails, and Pearson's mint patties.
What were the other ones? What were the ones that we made
Charleston
fun of?
Chews.
And then we ended up both liking them.
That speaks more volumes about us than anything else.
All right, so here it is, the last one. I'm going to split it in half. Boy, these don't split easily.
Well, that's a Pearson's. It's not a York, Steve. There's a, you know what?
Here, just grab grab one end of that.
Like a wishbone. We're going to put, oh, I got way too much. Hang on. Grab that bottom piece again. Well, cheers.
Down the hatch.
Not only do we have a hole in our candy bucket, but we have holes in our hearts as we indulge in the very last Pearson's mint patty. So if anybody's looking for a Christmas gift for the Steve and Kyle podcast, these are sold on Amazon in the bulk variety.
Are they?
We would not turn down, as I try to wash it from my teeth, we would not turn down a value size containers worth of Pearson. You know what? I wouldn't even turn down, a normal size package.
No, of course not. Now, while we're on the topic of Amazon, we have to talk about the Steve and Kyle podcast non-denominational winter solstice gift exchange.
Yeah.
Which is has picked up steam. We are a snowball rolling downhill, gathering other snowflakes.
The SK.
Maybe a random skier every now and then. So you got like ski poles hanging out the side
Rocks.
of it. Rocks, yeah, dirt, a wolf.
A frozen squirrel.
Yep.
It's the SKPNDWSGE if you're keeping tabs at home.
How do you pronounce that?
Well, if you go to the top, maybe the G is silent.
No, no, nothing is silent. We're going to figure this out. It's the
SKPNDW
podcast non-denominational winter solstice gift exchange. Okay, so that's the Sac Pendual Solgi.
Ah, yeah, the Spac Numji.
It's Sac Penduski.
Again, we don't play favorites here. It's not Christmas. We're not trying to offend anybody. It's the winter solstice gift exchange. So everybody knows that morning of December 22nd, the seasons officially change, Steve.
Yeah.
Winter begins. So we have for the very first time, we are including the listening audience here in the gift exchange that normally just the office staff does here.
Yeah.
At the Steve and Kyle podcast.
Like me and you, of course, Frida, who answers the phones.
Real nice gift last year, Frida.
Look.
Sorry.
Don't talk mean about Frida. And you don't know that Frida got that for you.
That's a good point.
It's a non-denominational winter solstice. You know, I just realized that we don't have anything in there to show that it's a mystery. You know, like Secret Santa for the people that participate in those very limited scope.
Yeah, we like to be broad. Well, what is a non-offensive word for secret? Because, you know, secrets. What isn't there an expression for that? I was hoping you'd really jump in on that. Secrets. Everywhere.
Secrets make you scared. We all know that, right? Secrets are like, no, that's excuses. Yeah. Excuses are no secrets. Loose lips sink ships.
Yes, sir. Yes, they do.
Okay. So what's a good synonym for secrets?
Well, I don't want to feel like we're keeping anything out, you know,
secrets,
withholding anything.
Right.
Because that's rude, and like we said, this is all inclusive.
Mm-hmm. Secrets. Synonyms for secrets. Classified. Covert.
Covert's nice.
Hush, hush.
So the new name, the Steve and Kyle podcast. Covert, non-denominational, or do we put covert towards the end?
I feel like it has to be at the beginning because, again, we go back to the tired example of Secret Santa.
Mm-hmm. Why's old Santa got to take the guff on that? Santa's not keeping secrets.
Undercover?
We could do undercover.
Private, obscure, closet, camouflaged, cloak and dagger.
The Steve and Kyle podcast, Cloak and Dagger, non-denominational winter solstice gift exchange, everybody.
Yes.
Welcome aboard. I'm glad we got that ironed out here on the deadline day to join. If you're listening to this the day of, well, hopefully you've sent us a note already. We've mentioned it 2 weeks in a row, so we cannot be held accountable.
Lot of people.
Way more than I anticipated.
Yeah. This is going to require good thing that we're not actually doing anything.
Oh, sure.
Other than like pairing people up and sending a couple messages.
Yeah.
To say, you got this person. Don't send them like poop in a box.
Yeah.
So, yeah, expect that if you did decide to participate in the Steve and Kyle podcast Cloak and Dagger non-denominational winter solstice gift exchange, you'll be receiving that information by the end of this week. If you're listening to this, the day that this podcast comes out, the 27th of November or somewhere in there, you'll have it by December 1st. We're going to get you that information. And then you can put together a nice little gift bag. Send us a message. Send us a picture of the gift that you're going to be sending to that person. It'd be interesting to know.
Yeah, and listen, this is a very small, very, very small podcast family we have here. So don't be that jerk.
So
if you've joined and for whatever reason at this point, there's no shame, no harm. If you've joined and at this point you said, hey, I either financially I can't do it, or for whatever reason, it does not matter. If you can't do it, please let us know. We would rather just remove your name or figure out a way to send a gift to whatever person you have, rather than them being left out in the cold. So, and again, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
If you can't do it, don't feel bad about not being able to do it if you've already joined.
Sure, but if you did sign up, then please follow through. Now, I came across something here at the house. Obviously, it's the holiday season. The decorations are coming out. I saw that you guys put up your tree the other day.
Oh, beautiful. I love it.
Looks fantastic.
Favorite time of year.
So I was digging through the box with all of our Christmas ornaments in it, and I came across this here. This little Ziploc baggie.
Baggie is something over there, Steve.
From our friend Dan Seymour at SM Woodcrafts. You can find him at smwoodcrafts.com.
Yeah, now Dan makes pens for you guys on your side gig quite a bit.
Dan makes beautiful pens. He's done all sorts of ornaments throughout the years. Last year he made us Free Beer and Hot Wings Show ornaments, and they were like the red oval with the name of the show in them, so it looked just like the show logo. Well, this year we were in New Jersey. Dan's from New Jersey. We were there in June with the side gig, and Dan said, "Hey, I got something for you and Kyle," and he handed me this bag, and it has 4 Steve and Kyle podcast Christmas ornaments. The red oval, complete trademark infringement from the side gig, but whatever. They're never going to be in my house to see my tree.
Yeah.
So I don't really care.
As we all know, they don't listen.
No, definitely not. So we have 4 of them. Now, obviously, one of them is mine. Mm-hmm. One of them is yours. I'll give you yours right now. We have 2 left over.
That's really nice.
I think that we should, maybe everybody who is participating in the Steve and Kyle podcast Cloak and Dagger non-denominational winter solstice gift exchange is eligible for one of these. What do you think?
Yeah.
Or
that's the best way to do it.
Do you want to do something else? Do you want to do it in another way?
No, because I don't want to make it so that people who don't go extravagant or whatever with their gift, out of the running. It's better to do it if you're involved in any way. If you've messaged us, want to be a part of this, and you're involved in the gift exchange, you are automatically entered. Steve and I will draw at random a couple of names to send these last 2 ornaments to, and we'll do that pretty quickly so you can have them before Christmas, because what we need... before whatever holiday it is you may celebrate in the winter season.
During the solstice, yeah.
And you will have to send us a picture of what that looks like high up on your mantle.
Holiday-themed shrubbery.
Winter-themed bushes.
Winter-themed, yard decorations.
So please do. We'll put that on our Twitter and Facebook as well, so you can see what they look like. They are really nice. They look
beautiful.
Gorgeous. Yeah. They will be prominently displayed on my decorations that I have at my non-denominational home. Right at the top, a prime spot. So please,
what kind of tree do you have? Do you have like an oak tree?
I prefer.
In the house?
Yeah, I got a nice birch. And
you just drag an arborvitae in from the garden.
And at night I peel bark off to keep warm.
So we'll, like Kyle said, we'll post pictures of that if you want to be involved in the Steve and Kyle podcast. What is it, the third annual? Third annual Steve and Kyle podcast Cloak and Dagger non-denominational winter solstice gift exchange. I don't even, the title is so long, I don't even remember what I was talking about.
You nailed it. And as you were saying, if you want to be involved, please do message us ASAP. Now, we've set a deadline for the November the 27th, so that means that's the day this episode is released. I'll post one more time on social media, both avenues, to put the call out if anybody else is interested. If you happen to hear this on the 28th or 29th, let us know. We'll see if we can squeeze you in, but there's no guarantees at that point. I'd like to have information out.
Basically, screw you. That's the real meaning of the third annual Steve and Kyle podcast Cloak and Dagger non-denominational winter solstice gift exchange.
And we will hopefully have information, like Steve mentioned, this weekend, which will be December 1st, December 2nd, out for everybody who has joined on to addresses, names to get your gifts out to. And again,
we'll message you back in the same way that you, like, if you send us a Twitter DM, we'll send you a DM back with the person that you picked.
Yep, so be sure
to
have
that
those,
you got assigned.
Have those notifications on if you don't already. And again, we're not putting a hard limit on it, but we're essentially saying don't go over $20.
Yeah.
Don't be Michael Scott from The Office.
Buy the iPod
when everybody else has a teapot. Things like that. Don't do that. We know if you have that urge, there are hundreds of charities and causes that would so love your generosity in regards to that. This is a very, 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 very small.
Yeah.
Very, very small podcast family. So it's more for fun. Don't ask me for suggestions. Don't ask me what's okay to give. 2 reasons. I'm not the person receiving it, and I don't care.
No, not at all.
I mean, I'll care when I see pictures.
But I mean, do your best to make it about us.
Yeah, and don't disappoint people. I mean, for crying out loud, do you want to be that jerk? Nobody likes your gift?
I mean, we want this to grow every year.
What we're saying is
next year, for the 4th annual, Steve and Kyle podcast, Cloak and Dagger, non-denominational winter solstice gift exchange. We want there to be 1,000 people.
Huh?
Maybe, let me take that back. So next year, for the 4th annual Cloak and Dagger non-denominational winter solstice gift exchange, brought to you by the Steve and Kyle podcast, specifically Steve and Kyle.
Yeah, the rest of these office people didn't do a damn thing.
We want there to be many more than there are this year. We want it to be a yearly tradition.
Yeah, and hopefully next year we're more prepared. Because right now, I think it's Steve and I are going to be having 2 pieces of paper with names on it, and we're going to be like dragging red rope from one side to the other.
It's going to look like, any crime scene investigation.
Yeah.
Where they're matching up the suspects with the perps.
So if anybody is an Excel wizard or anything like that can do, because I
think we can handle this on our own. I don't think we.
Boy, you have a lot more confidence than I do. I guarantee you, it takes us more than one try to get this right.
How?
I think
we just
because with a number we're going to be person 20 is matched up with person 5, but person 5 is going to be matched up with whatever. We don't want to give people the same person. We don't want number 10 given to number 9, number 9 given to number 10.
Yeah.
So
that's a good point.
I'll put the call out one more time. Steve cannot use it. And here's what I would like to do now, because I want to sit here while Steve and I, by proxy, attempt to do this by hand.
Wait a minute. No, there's a simple way to do this.
Is there?
Yeah, we list them all, and then everybody just gets the person below them. So, person number 2 gets person 3. Person 3 gets 4. Person 4 gets 5. And then when we get to the bottom of the list, person 30,
would get number 1.
They get number 1.
Wait, number 1 already get number 2?
No. Well, yeah, but then number 30 gets number 1.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Is it? Is it that easy?
Here we go again. Steve
Nuts. Bikes.
Everybody, this is your weekly edition. Welcome aboard as Steve and Kyle don't know things.
Welcome aboard to Learning Time. Simple things explained to simple people.
We now go live to Steve and Kyle sitting crisscross applesauce in the corner trying to learn.
I don't know.
Is this simple? How do me match people?
I think we got it though. I think it is that easy.
So we'll randomize the names, put them in a list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, simple, right?
Yeah. So please get those in at Steve and Kyle on Twitter, Facebook.com/Steve and Kyle. If you do just tweet at us, that's fine, but make sure to direct message us, as that's going to be the way we get a hold of you. The same goes for Facebook. And also, we're not going to ask you to put your address out in the middle of Twitter.
Yeah. And
also, it gives us a running list of people who are involved. $10 to $20 shipping the gift. You can wrap it. You can send it in a package like, hey, I ordered it from this site, sent directly to that person. Whatever you're comfortable with.
If you want to be cheap.
If you want to mail it in, go ahead.
You gotta take some pride in this. You know, wrap it up. Wrap it yourself. Don't just send it in an Amazon box.
And you can pay Amazon to gift wrap it for you now, Steve.
No, but it still shows up in the Amazon box.
If you, and in advance, we all thank you for really giving our driveway warriors in blue.
Oh, no. Ship it DHL, please. Or make sure you order it on a Friday through Amazon.
Sure.
And make sure you get 2-day shipping so those idiots are working on Sunday.
A more aggressive tone towards the end of the driveway warriors than normal. But I guess the sentiment still stands. In Steve's case, that sentiment is screw off USPS.
Yeah. You know what I think of when I think of your end of the driveway warriors?
Just serving us in blue.
No, I think of... Yeah, that's...
Which you can't hear.
No. So I'm just assuming that it was appropriate.
That could have been Rocky. That could have been music.
Yeah, so the whole thing is he's spinning... Ooh, you hear that one? That was a good one, too.
Chair creak. I didn't hear it.
I have no idea what that was.
Why would that be on there?
What was it?
It was you saying, "Oh yeah, see, the thing is," and then you must have had a throat noise. You said, "Oh, did you hear that?"
Let's see. Is this one any better? Yeah. So the whole thing is
Same thing.
he's spinning. Ooh, you hear that one?
Just a boosted
Good one too.
throat noise.
Of course.
Why do we have that?
Yeah. Who
We
knows?
have access to this thing. We don't use it. It's never charged.
It hasn't been updated in I don't know, a year and a half. Yeah, I actually just took it upstairs because every week I look at this iPad and it's at 4%, 6%. Then I'll plug it in for about 2 minutes until the feedback loop is annoying enough where I unplug it. But not today. Took it upstairs, charged it for a good hour. We're at 100%.
How about that?
You know what we're also at? We're also at the 40-minute mark already. And
Oh, boy.
we only have about 20 minutes remaining of available time because this has been the busiest stupid Sunday for me ever.
Yeah. It's been a thing. Yeah. Normally,
Don't care for this at all.
Normally we record on the on Sunday mornings. So it's been our try to go to, especially since the baby's been born.
Yep.
And you texted me yesterday, said you had a thing.
I did,
At late morning.
I did. I had a work-related thing that I knew about, but it just, for some reason, I was thinking it was next Saturday instead of today. So the other day when I looked
Not
at
a week off, 6 days off.
Yeah.
It's a random time.
I know.
Well, I could have swore it was Monday at noon.
Well, I
Turns
think
out it was Thursday at 4:30.
It was originally scheduled for yesterday.
Okay.
So it was originally supposed to be on Saturday. Then we had to reschedule it. But yeah, it really threw me off when I saw that. I was like, wait, what? I have to go to work on a Sunday? And Annette and I were talking about it yesterday. This has been the shortest long weekend ever.
Definitely been busy.
Kicked it off last Wednesday, the biggest party night of the year. Met up with you and some of your friends and family.
Yeah. I love it.
Local watering hole. Had some pizza. Had some drinks.
One of my favorite nights of the year.
Stopped at the hardware store to get a very reasonably priced dog bed.
You started your Black Friday a little early.
Lived it up. Yeah. So you thought that I was crazy for buying garage door openers on my honeymoon. Biggest party night of the year. Where was I? I was at the store buying a dog bed.
The local hardware store.
Yeah.
Buying the hot deal. Everybody's in line for. I'm sure they're waiting outside.
Oh, yeah. I was throwing elbows, knocking people
Get
over.
out of the way, you know. A couple of them thought it was a TV, so they just started rushing.
Yeah, I mean, it's big. The thing's massive. It's like 3 feet long, 4 feet wide.
And you come out with a queen size for your 2 dogs.
Yeah.
That's
That
that Wednesday, we're out, we're having a few drinks, some pizza, big group. I convinced you to do something. I got the distinct impression Annette wasn't thrilled with you, but you pulled the trigger anyway, Steve. So
Oh, yeah.
I need to ask you, because we also need to do an important update here before you have to leave.
Okay.
How's it been going in terms of you matching the voice of one Jackson, Maine, which is Bradley Cooper's character in A Star is Born? I was sitting there. We were I don't even know how it was on the subject, Steve.
Yeah.
And I convinced you to download the album.
Oh, I know exactly how it came up because I had told you that for the last day and a half I had a song from the movie stuck in my head.
Oh, good. And I think you were asking me which one, maybe? I forget.
I think
but
it was it's Maybe It's Time.
God.
Maybe it's time to let the old ways die.
Just another...
Hopefully we don't get flagged for copyright on this podcast because it just sounded so much like them.
Well, if we did, it would have happened in minute 5 when I was nailing Macy Gray.
Maybe it's time to let the old ways die.
So I convinced you to download this album, which has been on a loop for me since it came out in October.
Yeah.
Just a loop. And I texted you the next day because I know there's some real bangers on that album.
There is. Yeah.
And you had yourself a drive that Turkey Day.
Yeah.
Heading up to the in-laws.
Mm-hmm.
Had a nice little drive. I'm assuming...
Yeah, hour and a half drive. Perfect for, I think that, let's see, the length of this. Now, the one thing I didn't like, I don't know, and this is not a reflection on the album whatsoever. When it downloaded as, it sorted it as 2 separate albums.
You know, Katie's did that too, and my explanation is that you shouldn't have stupid iPhones.
Yeah, I think the only reason I can think is like because some of the songs are tagged as just Lady Gaga, and some of them are tagged as Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper.
Gotcha.
So it saw that and separated it. So I'm listening to it, and the way that if you haven't listened to the album,
Which you should.
it'll play a piece of dialogue from the movie and then a song that relates to it, and then a piece of dialogue from the movie and a song that relates to it, and it goes in chronological order throughout the movie. So at the point when they're talking about like when the idea came up for the main song in the movie, Shallow, the single, you hear a clip of dialogue from the movie, and I was like, oh, here comes Shallow. And then it goes into another random clip of dialogue.
Right.
And I'm like, what the hell, man?
None of this makes sense.
No, it didn't make sense at all. And it took me, and then I was like, well, wait a minute. Then there was another song. I don't remember hearing that at all. And then I looked at my phone and I realized it sorted it into two separate albums.
Smartphones indeed.
But good Lord, this album, how many Grammys has it won already?
Right.
Like 50, right?
I think we're just waiting for the statues.
My only complaint about it, other than the weird sorting thing, which I can easily fix that. Mm-hmm. Some of the songs are just too short.
They are?
And I know why, because they're movie songs.
Oh, sure.
So they don't need a 7-minute ballad. Mm-hmm. They just they play enough so when you're at the movie, when you're watching the movie, you know, you get the idea of it. You don't need the whole chorus repeated 3 times.
Sure.
You don't need the bridge. You don't need this long intro. But man, there are some songs. I think I sent you a text yesterday. I think it was Out of Time.
Yeah.
That song, it's a great song, but it's like a minute and a half long, and there's no lyrics.
Yeah, it's just the guitar, and I remember when it was in the movie. But yes, you're right. It's distinctly missing some lyrics. So I guess I don't really know. I don't think we've ever had this conversation, Steve. Are you a car singer?
Yeah.
Now, are you comfortable enough? You're married to Annette now, and you've obviously taken many a drives with her. You comfortable singing with her in the car? Do you both sing together?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine singing in the car, but with this, I don't know any of the lyrics.
Right, you're learning.
I know a line here and there.
Yeah, you're not jumping in like, maybe it's time.
I'm throwing a little Springsteen influence.
Yeah. You weren't dropping any bombs on the way to Thanksgiving.
The factory closed down.
One step away from being that exact same type of music. You're absolutely correct. Absolutely.
But boy, there are some good songs on this album.
Yeah.
Hair, Body, Face is not one of them.
There's a few
duds,
a few stinkers. But that's going to be every album.
Like your ass in them jeans,
just as bad.
Yeah, that one's not good. But the real gut punch came with I think it was the last song on the album.
Yes, that is.
I'll Never Love Again. And that
no spoilers, of course.
No. But in case you're wondering why he'll never love again, it's because he's dead.
Oh, for guys, spoiler, hit it. Find it. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Okay, so now you know.
Yeah. So that one, it gets you a little emotional. I don't know if you're like me, but during that movie or during that song, for some reason, when a sad song is on, I try to focus so much on like, all right, well, don't like rub your eyes or rub your face because people are automatically going to assume that you're crying, which is silly because I'm in the car with my wife who chose to spend the rest of her life with me.
She'd probably be touched.
Yeah.
Like, this song is affecting Steve so much. Maybe he has a heart. Maybe I don't regret my decision, etc., etc.
So during that song, my eye was really itching. So I'm like trying to do the old thing, like scratch the forehead and reach the pinky out to scratch the eyeball real quick. And looking over at her like, you
Make sure she's staring out the window.
You see that, did you? But I feel like she was just as affected by it as I was.
It's a heartstring puller.
Yeah, and then the song is on the album twice because there's one where it's from the movie.
Yep.
And then there's like a studio version of it. So the first version ends, and I'm like, oh boy, okay. And that's the one song that's like 5.5 minutes.
Yeah, back to the top.
So, okay, good. Got through that.
Give me some rock and roll.
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear like the intro, and then that first song, Black Eyes, which is a great song. But no, the song starts over again, and it's sad all over again. And I was like, nope.
Gotta skip it.
Not doing that again.
Absolutely gotta skip it. While we're on this topic, Steve, if we're going to hit the Fast Five here quick.
Oh, yeah.
I need to...
Hold on, let me hit the intro.
Nailed it. I had another moment today, this morning even, Steve. Now, I am notorious for wearing my heart on my sleeve when it comes to watching movies.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to remember the one movie I told the story about, which was unexpected, that it affected me.
Oh, wasn't it like Porky's 2 or something?
Really don't think it was Porky's 2, The Revenge of Porky.
Is that what it was called? I don't have a clue. The Revenge of Porky.
Do you think I cried when they stuck their junk through the holes in the shower wall the second time? I'm assuming that's what happened.
Okay. No, it wasn't a hurricane heist, was it?
Oh God, we never saw that.
Okay.
Oh boy, this is why we have Nikki. Nikki, I'm sure, and I hope you remember the last time I talked about this, and it was not A Star Is Born, where a movie affected me that was somewhat unexpected. But that was repeated this morning. I don't know that it affected me, but there are a few moments where the tears were welling up in my eyes for different reasons. Now, one of the times I talked about in A Star Is Born was like, it was me nearly crying for being happy. And it was the scene where they performed their single. Bradley Cooper's character brings Lady Gaga's character onto stage, and you can tell she's still shy and isn't comfortable, so she's covering her eyes while she's singing in the crowd. It's such a cool moment. I loved it. So one of the moments this morning was very similar to that for me, Steve.
Okay.
I went and saw Creed 2, which is the 8th film in the Rocky franchise.
Is it just the 8th?
Yeah, 6 Rockies.
6 Rocky.
Now
okay,
2 Creeds.
Yeah.
Unless you're like a true fan, you just disregard number 5, which the rest of the world does anyway. Nobody cares about Tommy the Machine Gun. Nobody did then.
No.
There's a fight.
It got to you, huh?
There was the climactic boxing match, which that's not a spoiler. I'm certain everybody knows there's going to be some boxing.
Spoiler alert!
Bases covered. There was a moment during the later rounds, and the iconic Rocky theme plays.
So
it builds to this crescendo. Not even that. Just hits right in the middle of Gonna Fly Now. Yup. Right in the middle of it. And I perk up in my seat. I'm grinning ear to ear. Tears in my eyes. I'm smiling. And I stand up. Yeah! Rocky. Crowd shushes me.
I can change, and you can change. Everybody can change.
All of us can change.
The Russians cheer him. Believe that? That's unity.
Yeah.
That's unity.
Yeah. It's better than 50 billion people punching each other, you know? Oh,
isn't that how wars work? Me in the middle and punch. I don't want to go to war. I punch pretty good. Love the character.
Hey, Adrian.
And there was another sentimental moment in the movie that I'm not going to talk about because it's a spoiler, and but that also Brought a tear to my eye, Steve. Very heartwarming. Creed 2.
I got to go see it this week.
A boxing film ruins me emotionally now. That's where I'm at.
You went to that by yourself?
No, I went with my wife, and she has a friend in town. We all went and saw that. Made her friend watch Creed 1 last night because you wouldn't want to go there without the lore.
I'm going to go there. I'm going to go see Creed 2 by myself this week. Saw Creed 1 by myself.
Did you?
Yeah.
I love it. No, listen, you're Italian Jersey scum.
Some would call that offensive.
You're pretty much Balboa family at this point.
All right.
No shame in that, Steve, and going and seeing it alone.
Fast 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're going to have to let me know when that's over because I can't hear it.
Any second now.
Yeah. Longer than I thought.
Oh, bringing it back around. And done.
Drops make the podcast.
Okay, Steve. Cindy Hyde Smith.
Don't know who that is.
I think it'll ring a bell once we talk about it in the news politically.
Okay.
For, you guessed it, wrong reasons.
Oh, okay.
We talked about it a little bit, but Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving?
Fantastic. Loved it.
Still solid?
Oh, it's tier 1.
Tier 2? Gotcha.
Yeah, tier 1 holiday. Fantastic.
Firmly planted.
Great food, family, laughs, hijinks, hilarity, Yuletide cheer.
Overrated.
Oh, I'll tell you about how I made shots for the whole family on Thanksgiving.
Whoa, the in-laws and Steve getting drunk. Mm-hmm. Here, we'll come back to that. This is what I meant to, Christmas decorations.
I'm on board.
You on board?
Yeah,
You're gonna have the big frosty on the roof.
Nah, no frosty on the roof. We have the
Griswold the lights, staple them in.
We have the Annette put them up earlier today. Actually, when I was at work, she put up the lights on the we got them around the posts on the porch.
Yeah, okay.
Around the door, some garland.
You're not climbing up. You're not going to be climbing up the ladder and putting them on the.
No. That would just be silly.
I'm sure your future child appreciates the cheer.
Well, when my future child is an actual human being, I may care.
We just talked about it. I put on here Creed 2. Just released this week.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Reviews.
Believe that, we had plans to go see it together.
Did we?
Yeah. Believe we talked about it on this here podcast. Huh. Yeah. So, looks like I'm going alone.
Boy, I'd be down to see that. I'd be down to see that again. TBD.
Yeah, well, enjoy that.
Box office winner, as well as very well reviewed, which I didn't know going in. That was it's always a little worrisome because it's a Rocky movie. You don't know how it's going to be perceived.
Sure.
And lastly, The Lion King.
Oh yeah, I heard they're doing a new one.
Did you see that trailer, the preview?
I saw part of it. I didn't see the whole thing.
Pretty much a scene they released, Steve, coming out in the summer of 2019. The iconic scene of Simba being held over the ledge as the animal kingdom looks on and bows. Yet this is with, they're calling it live action, and somebody on the internet said, how are they getting away with that? Because it's not. It's the same as The Jungle Book, which had one human character, but everything else is not.
Yeah.
In this case, there's not even a human character.
Yeah.
It's simply all CGI animal. It looks tremendously done.
Yeah, the little bit that I saw seems fantastic. Now, I was... What year did The Lion King come out?
1994?
Okay, so by that point, I was a bit old.
Right.
94, I was 13, so it wasn't really a big thing. Like, it wasn't I know I've seen it, but it wasn't like oh man.
Well, yeah,
and see The Lion King.
And you can't be caught at age 13 in the movie theater crying when Mufasa dies. Oh,
right.
I did it again.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Now, there's been a long debate between you and some of your friends.
Oh, don't get me going. We don't have the time. But hey, if you're going to open this box, then we're going to talk about it.
Nope, we do not have time. We're supposed to be finishing up in 1 minute and 20 seconds. So let's get back through these. Sorry for the Short podcast this week.
Freaking wildebeest.
Some would say it was Scar.
Some might. Accidents happen. Creed 2.
Creed 2, can't wait to see it by myself. I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to buy myself a drink. I'm going to buy myself the best candy known to man.
Yeah, what are you getting?
The peanut butter M&Ms. Definitely nothing good and plenty like you would get.
Nice sugar.
I might get
hard candy.
I'll be honest with you. I might get Charleston Chews again. Those things they kind of changed my mind.
They're going to call the security on you. This weird man is in this movie alone eating garbage candy.
This weird guy brought in marshmallow candy.
He offered me one, said they're not that bad. Can you make sure
because
he leaves?
At least with M&Ms, I can blend in. I can be like, no, I bought them in the lobby.
Yeah.
But with Charleston Chew, they're going to be like, you didn't? No, you didn't. We don't sell that garbage here.
82% on Rotten Tomatoes. Steve made a
Nice.
Truckload of cash this weekend. Highly recommend it to anybody who's into that. I don't think you have to be a Rocky fan, though. You can see it without that, without being a Rocky fan. For that, Christmas decorations, you mentioned you're in support. You got your porch lights up, but you refuse to partake in anything further, is what you said.
I don't believe I said that. There's there's all sorts of stuff up on the mantle. We don't have the stockings up yet. I got to go out and buy some the hooks for them.
You need 5.
5? Do we? Oh, yeah, because we
2 dogs and the cat.
Me and Annette, Lola, Abby, Toby. Yeah, we do. Got to get 5 hooks.
5 hooks?
I think we had 4 last year. Oh, boy. My spacing's going to be all off.
Oh, my God. This is going to be like when you try to hang lights. Half the time you're trying to figure out which way they should go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. Yeah.
So, but just think, Steve, in a couple of years, your
little Junior is going to have his stocking hung by the chimney with care.
You'll be putting up your inflatable Olaf from the movie Frozen.
I will never do the inflatable snow globes.
I love them.
Nope.
I love them.
Nope. Do you have one?
I have 3 inflatables, not snow globes.
Do you really? You have 3 inflatables?
Well, I have a wiener dog.
Okay.
With a Santa hat.
Okay, I was going to say, like, just a wiener dog?
Yeah,
because
and then...
that doesn't scream Christmas.
I actually have a tinsel light-up wiener dog that we put on the porch as well with a Santa hat and a Santa coat.
Yeah, of course. You got to...
No, got the inflatable Santa, inflatable snowman. Got some light-up candy canes, not inflatable.
I don't mind the I don't mind your standard inflatable characters. It's just the ones, like, there's an actual inflatable snow globe.
Oh, okay. I don't mind.
And it has, like, moving things inside.
Yeah, I love it. I love that.
Take your garbage your garbage decorations back to the trailer park.
Got the lights all along the roof line. I was up there on my 6-foot ladder on my 10-foot roof, trying not to die by myself yesterday.
That's a bit of a...
I hate it.
That's a 4-foot gap.
I'm too terrified of everything since my foot.
Yeah.
Everything related to that. And it has nothing to do with that. I just don't like it.
Aim for an inflatable.
You have to jump about 8 feet backwards and pray. I love it. I loved Christmas decorations. I was outside by myself all afternoon yesterday. Jeez. All afternoon.
What's your wife doing? Was that it?
You and me both. Thanksgiving, how was it? You were the in-laws?
Fantastic. Made shots for the family.
Weren't able to cook up your lamb that you had last year? Your veal?
Yeah, we had lamb chops.
That was Easter. We figured this out.
We've gone through this. Yeah,
Steve's food calendar has been dissected.
So there was a nice spread of various liquors, and I noticed there was rum chata and Fireball. So I mixed up the old tried and true Cinnamon Toast Crunch shots. So first it was just a few of us that did one, and then it was either an aunt or an uncle in Annette's family. It was like, hey, what do you got there? So we gave them let them wet their beak a bit. And they said, ooh, that's good. And then the word got around, and next thing you know, like 11 people were doing shots.
So Steve is now the cause for family strife because the last time Aunt Shelley had a nip was when she had a pint of hot damn in church years ago, and now you're introducing her to rum chata and Fireball.
Oh, it was fantastic. It was a great time.
That's a shot for everybody.
Yeah,
what that
definitely is.
Well, that's good.
Fast 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Cindy Hyde Smith. She's the Senate. She's running for the open Senate seat in Missouri. She's been the one who has said, that if they invited me to a lynching on their front lawn, I'd go, or something like that. And she's running against an African-American opponent. That is a runoff going to happening today. If you're listening on Tuesday, November 27th, Donald Trump campaigning for her in Missouri.
Yeah, of course. Why not? I mean,
still points ahead after public flub after public flub.
Yeah.
Kind of comical to watch.
Yeah. Hilarious the way our government is run now.
Things
right?
are going smooth here.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay. And
Fast five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And go.
Okay. All right. First, Michigan, Ohio State.
Oh boy.
Big news this weekend here in the Rust Belt.
I was able to have a hearty laugh.
Next, I think that this missed the Fast Five.
Uh-oh.
Stan Lee.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think Stan Lee was
did.
on my Fast Five. Passed away, of course, 3 weeks ago probably at this point? This may have been the week that we did that super fast Fast Five, and I think only you did yours.
Oh, man. Yeah, that is one that hits me.
I saw your tweet.
It's very sad.
Thanking Mr. Lee for his years of comical service.
Yeah, obviously the creator.
Right? That sounds like I'm
comic
mocking
service.
Him. Yeah, sounds like I'm mocking him. I don't want to be like Bill Maher.
Right. Yeah, listen, he was 95. It's hard to say. It's like, and I never will. Oh, boy, unexpected. Who could have seen that?
Seemed like
he's 95 and had health issues.
And seemed like his last couple of years were particularly rough.
It's not pleasant to hear the stories now. The last few years have been marred with strife within his family and trying to get control, for lack of a better term, of his empire, which his empire is not as big as it should be. There's a lot that went on with Stan Lee that is not. He is a lovable man, or was, but to be fair, he nearly killed Marvel Comics, but now he's revered, and he was a kingpin, an icon of the comic industry.
Black Friday shopping.
I was out there, Steve. I was out there getting those hot deals.
I look forward to you listing all of the hot deals you got.
All the hottest
last
deals.
year it was like a vacuum.
No, that was 2 years ago.
2 years ago, vacuum.
Obviously, Steve, last year was that gorgeous.
Oh, that TV that you paid money for. That's right.
5-inch television that I received.
Romaine lettuce is the next on the list.
Yeah, boy, we better burn all the lettuce farms.
And finally on the Fast Five, it's a debate. You are one side or the other. There is no in between. Pumpkin pie for breakfast.
Oh, I'm always in support of dessert for breakfast.
Thank you.
Absolutely, pumpkin pie. Tell me the person who's anti-pumpkin. You know what? I have a guess. Is it your wife?
No.
Really? I figured this was a house argument.
Well, she's not a big pumpkin pie fan to begin with, but no, she's in full support.
Good.
Of pumpkin pie for breakfast.
I
bet that the people, who were we making fun of earlier?
Nuclear?
Yeah, I bet that like that Venn diagram, there would be some overlap between
nuclear and you hate pumpkin pie for breakfast.
Yeah, you probably like rhubarb or something like that. All right, before that, romaine lettuce. It's a big thing, man.
Oh, and 11 people get sick.
Disaster.
Take it off take it out of produce sections worldwide.
Yeah.
For 11 people get sick. Yeah, I'm not going to get too deep, but it just seems it's not an overreaction. Why can't we react that way with other things?
Like what?
Boy, I do love pumpkin pie.
Black Friday shopping before.
Oh, the hot deals I got, Steve. I'm not going to embarrass you with the items I saved so much money on. Your head would spin.
Stanley.
That TV a year ago. That it's
Michigan, Ohio State.
The Stanley one affects me. That was very sad. He was an old man. I'm glad later in life he was able to get the reverence that he so deserved for what he created, which was universes and universes for people to feel like they could be a part of. Yeah,
kind of sad. Like I was never a big comic book guy,
right,
at all. But still, when I saw Stan Lee died, I was like, oh man,
yeah,
that's a shame. Because and really the only stuff I knew about Stan Lee was the stuff that you would mentioned in the last couple of years about how there was all this infighting and people were taking advantage of him and getting money from him that they did not deserve. So
yeah,
hopefully the guy rests in peace.
For me, the best way to think about it is he created, for people who felt like they didn't fit in anywhere, he created so many universes that these people felt like they could fit in. He's just a tremendous talent.
And before that, Michigan, Ohio State, you being a big Sparty fan, I have to imagine you were very delighted.
As a Michigan State Spartan fan, I was indifferent to who won yesterday because I don't like either. As a fan who likes to bet for entertainment purposes only.
Of course, yeah. Like hey, want to bet that the team wins? Okay.
Want to bet a handshake? Huh?
Yeah. Bet a couple peanuts?
I will say this. I think we need to find the same, along with the same people who say nuclear, fire Jim Harbaugh into the sun.
Really? That's a huge take right there. Huge take.
Entertainment purposes may need to take a little break.
So there's a lot going on.
Yes, the most important though is the Secret Santa. Oh my!
What?
Whoa! I almost swore.
Whoa!
Did you bleep?
Steve and Kyle podcast, Cloak and Dagger, non-denominational winter solstice gift exchange. Of course, we call that the Sack Cad Nudwusku.
The Sack Cad Nudwisu.
If you want to be a part of that, DM us on Twitter at Steve and Kyle or on Facebook, facebook.com/Steve and Kyle. Let us know that you want to be in. Just give us your full name, your mailing address, and then by December 1st, we're going to match you up with somebody else who is also in on that.
Figure that out.
Yeah, we got that.
Yeah.
No problem. And we're also going to randomly pick a couple people to get a Steve and Kyle podcast
handmade ornament.
Winter solstice ornamentation piece made by our friend Dan Seymour. That is,
they're beautiful.
It's smwoodcrafts.com. So we'll post a picture of that so you can see it. They're beautiful, and I would imagine that if you message Dan and were interested in one, he would probably make one.
Oh sure, yeah.
That is, that's what he does. That's
or
his
just
business.
get all your holiday merch now at stephenkyle.com/merch.
Oh, good idea. Good tie-in. Very good tie-in. All right, that's about it. Sorry for the short episode this week, but, places to be.
Big news next week.
Stuff to do. Huge news next week.
Boy, oh boy, do I have some questions for Steve to lead off the podcast next week.
You can download, subscribe, and review the show on iTunes, the Apple Podcast app, Google Play, TuneIn, Stitcher, YouTube, and Libsyn. Facebook.com/Steve and Kyle or on Twitter at Steve and Kyle. We will talk to you next week.
Your journey to parenthood is personal, and it should feel empowering every step of the way. At Holland Hospital's Bovin Birth Center, we're dedicated to supporting your unique birth plan with tailored care that prioritizes your needs and preferences. As the leading birth center along the lakeshore, we're proud to offer options that fit your needs, including certified nurse midwives and obstetricians. This is your moment, your story, your family's beginning. Visit choosebovin.org to learn more.
This holiday, make someone's whole year. At Rogers & Hollins, you'll find the perfect jewelry and watches for everyone on your list, even the pickiest trendsetter or the guy who's impossible to shop for. Their big holiday sale is happening right now. Huge savings and holiday dough to boost at Rogers & Hollins. It's the perfect place to find that perfect gift for that special someone. And if it's jewelry and watches they're looking for, it's Rogers & Hollins. Shop today at fornowandforever.com.
While holiday shopping is almost always fun, credit can be confusing. Download the MyFICO app now and shop with confidence, knowing that you can stay on top of your credit 24/7. Get your FICO score straight from the people that created it, plus free credit monitoring and a free credit report every month. No credit card required. FICO scores are used by over 90% of lenders, so trust the MyFICO app to keep you in the know. Visit myfico.com/free or download the MyFICO app today.